Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to see all of you in the chat. We've got people from all over the place. This is super exciting. First, before we get started, I will let you know that the dogs are in the house. So if we get a bark, I will try to immediately start pushing the mute no matter where we are in the live stream today. And hopefully I'll have a guest with me. I may or may not have a few people hopping in and out today with me. And that's my job of my guest, is to entertain you all when my pets are naughty. So Renee, thank you so much for being here today. I'm so glad that you could join us.
Your pets and my pets will both be naughty at the same time, probably.
Let's see. Yeah. That's what happens. They talk to each other. I tried to let them all go out and potty and stuff, but I'm looking behind me and I'm like, this rain might be coming after all. And if the farmer comes home, they will get loud. So I will apologize in advance for that for all of you. Looks like we lost Renee for a second. She's on a new laptop tonight. So might take her a minute to get used to all the things, or maybe her pets were being naughty too. But while we wait for her to maybe step back in, I just want to do a quick little review video for all of you, letting you know who all was in this collaboration and who all donated, what prizes we're going to be giving away, and just kind of an updated version, because we did have a few people that were not able to post videos, and we got a few extra people that were not originally on the list. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Oh. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
That was fancy.
Yeah. Get us all excited and get jazzed up for the big day, the big giveaway. Yeah.
There's so many prizes.
There is. And so those of you who are here now and those who are there later, just to let you know, I have so many to give away that there's no way I'll probably get this done in an hour's time. Lives are hard to do because especially when I get excited, I get chitty chatty. So I will try to stick to business. But before we give away too many things, I want to talk a little bit about the collaboration in general, just to kind of do a quick review. We ended up having, I think, 28 videos. And we had some people who were not able to put their videos out. We had some extra people that jumped in. And it was just, I really think we still ended up having a great, fantastic collaboration. I heard so many positive things that you guys were enjoying the Tuesday tidbits. And so it was fun. This is my second year to host this. And if y'all think I should, I'll probably try to bring it back again next year. So y'all have to let me know. And Renee just sent me a reminder there. I was going to ask you all to do this before I played that little video. If you want to give me a thumbs up, you want to share this out like the Budget Preppers was talking about a little bit ago, it's very much appreciated. The more people to the party, the more fun we can have. So let's get this shared out on our socials. I am currently going live on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. So I want to make it known that none of those platforms are in any way associated with this giveaway today. It is solely on myself and the people giving away the individual prizes. So I always have to get that little housekeeping out of the way. And I'll put a banner up that you just email me within, I think I'm going to do 48 hours this time with the information we need for the prizes that you win, because some of them you get to choose things. So, but Renee, before we do any of that, I would love to hear your thoughts on this collaboration as you've come back. This is your second year. You've done it with me both years, but you don't own a freeze dryer. And so many people will say, oh, I don't have a freeze dryer. They're so expensive. I don't think I would use it. But you use freeze-dried foods. So I would love to hear your perspective of this collaboration and whether you think it's useful for people like you.
I do. I learned something from everyone. And even if I don't have a freeze dryer, I can still put together a soup using all my freeze dried items, so I get inspired by what other people are making on this. And for me, at this point, it's just not something that we want to add in our house. There's for mechanical reasons, electrical reasons, and just our lifestyle right now. There's just the two of us. There's things I would like about it, but it's not like at the top of my list of things that we want to do right now. But I do buy like Augustin Farms and Thrive Life, and I just love having it kind of fills in my pantry in different ways. Like, especially like I used fruit, and I love the freeze dried fruit because I don't know what it is. I can buy fresh fruit and put it in the refrigerator and the crisper or in a basket, and it doesn't get eaten. But then I have a recipe that I want fruit. I can go get my Thrive Life, and I have beautiful tasting fruit. My granddaughter thinks it's the best stuff to snack on. She just likes to eat it out of the container.
Probably have to ration her on that a little bit. So she does, because they say that you have to be a little bit careful with that kind of stuff. If you're not used to it, you can actually get a little dehydrated because, all the moisture is not there in the fruit you're normally eating. So like a handful of strawberries versus a handful of freeze-dried strawberries. And I think dehydrated would probably be in the same realm of that too, that you have to be a little cautious to make sure you drink water and things like that with it. So
I know she does drink quite a bit, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, that's a really good point. I never thought of that.
Well, like even people who are hiking and stuff, they have to remember because they'll take that kind of stuff with them because it's lighter.
Yes,
and so you have to remember to stay hydrated for those kind of things too.
We take it for camping, and my husband goes much rougher camping than I like, and he takes the meals, and so we have those, and they're pretty good, some of them, and they're convenient for him. Because he loves like my home canned stew, but he can't, depending on where he's going, that's not always, it's too heavy. If he's like when he went to Colorado to go elk hunting up the mountain, he was not carrying jars of my food, he was hiking. So freeze dried's great for that. I love like the hash brown potatoes.
Oh yeah.
And because I'm not going to shred them like that, but I decide if I want hash brown potatoes in the morning, that's super easy and they're wonderful.
Yes, yes, I agree. That's one that I always forget about when people ask me things I enjoy, and that is one that is super handy because sometimes you want to just have 1 or 2 servings rather than the whole
Yes.
bag or whatever. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because there's just the two of us. So it works out really nice.
Yeah. The
One
apples and
big
not
glass of
realize it.
water.
Yeah.
Okay, right back.
Yeah. Rena was saying you have to watch how much of it you eat because you could easily eat 3 apples and not realize it. It is so very true. Aunt Rowdy, I missed that. I'm literally eating dinner next. I put a freeze-dried chicken, mushrooms, red peppers in it, and I don't have a freeze dryer yet. Good for you. I'm so glad. So I'm so glad that because it is a lot to think about in so many aspects on having a freeze dryer, whether it be space, whether it be money, whether it be like, an old house with electrical and you want the upgraded things or whatever. It's a lot to think about, but to know that it's out there and available and people can use it, and that you guys are enjoying this collaboration for those things too, makes my heart happy because that's kind of the whole point in doing this. It wasn't just about one particular brand of freeze dryer trying to make sales or anything like that. It was just about getting the word out there on the different things we can do and learn and educate each other because food is a passion of mine, food waste especially because it's just so silly. Like my son he works for a company and like say for example the beef jerky was going to expire soon. They would let the employees take it home. Well, a new company came in and then they no longer allow that. And I said, well, at least please tell me they donated it to a food bank or something. Nope, it just has to go in the trash. And I'm like, well, first of all, people are going to start dumpster diving. But second of all, I'm like, why? That is so wasteful. Donate it to at least a food bank or something. But they do that because I
Right.
guess that way employees don't set it back in a hidden place so that they could later get it after it's expired. And I'm like, that's too bad that we're in that kind of world. But I'm very passionate about food preservation and food waste. And so anyway, this was just right up my alley. And I'm glad that it's something useful to all of you. But we have been on here for more than my 5 to 10 minute intro I hope to do. So I think it's time to do some giving away. So let's see. I need to share screen. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, guys. I think I need to do the Wheel of Names. Okay, and Renee, this is where you help me out and tell me if you can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, perfect. We'll go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to pick a video. Okay, Sage and Stone. I'm going to write that down.
I love that channel name.
Me too. I met her, I don't remember if it was last summer with the dairy collaboration I did or if it was before that. But so now what I will do, well, I don't want to lose that. So I will go and show you what we're going to be giving away off of her channel.
There's so many people in here.
I don't even know how many we have. I can't. Oh, 120. Yay. This is great.
And they keep joining. So that's wonderful.
This is great. I should have this all in order, but you know how these things go.
There can always be technical difficulties.
Oh, it's backwards from what I thought it would be. So here we go. Okay, we're going to be giving away one set, and I shared the wrong one. So I know how to fix this though. We're going to be giving away a set of these green tray stackers. They are a 20-piece stack set for 6 trays, and they are donated by Sophos Survival, and we're going to have a lot of prizes from them today. They were super generous, and they're also one of the videos that you got to watch towards the end of the month. So they're a collaborator also, but oh, there goes my vacuum. And so, yeah, so if you have a freeze dryer this is going to be perfect for you. If you don't, there may be other uses out there that you can use them for, but I thought this was really cool. So the first one is the green set. I need to go to
soup.
find their video. Yes, it was the how to freeze dry taco soup, and then they share the free recipe with you. See, I don't know what you can see. There we go. I'll go ahead and just show you real quick what that is. You guys remember that this is the guy, he and his wife, this is Isaiah, he and his wife do this together, and they are an amazing couple. And you can see there on the table before he makes soup. Yeah, he has all that stuff there to show you. So if you want to know more about your product, if you win it or you might think you might want to win it, he explains all of it very, very quickly in his video for us. This always takes just a minute to do all this stuff. Now I'll go back to the wheel. What do you see, Renee?
Oh, I see YouTube comments, YouTube giveaway settings and filters.
Okay, so I've got it on the random picker then. Good.
Raffle settings.
Perfect. It's easier than going back and forth. It saves time if I can just
the YouTube comment picker.
Paste it in there. There we go. Something wrong with the code 5. Oh, lovely. We'll refresh. We'll try again. I did have this open for quite a while. Oh, okay. I need to filter duplicates and things like that, I guess. Oh, right. There was 120 unique comments. Awesome. Let's see.
Good number.
Thor Hendrickson. Yay.
Congratulations. And if they're a winner, what do they have to do?
So they're going to need to get a hold of me by email. And let me go ahead and just put that banner at the bottom, and I'll just leave it there until we're done. You have 48 hours to email me and let me know your address so that I can forward it on to Isaiah to get that sent out to you. And that's all I need for this particular prize. Some of them you need to tell me a size or a color, but this one's set. So now we're going to do another giveaway, except we are going to give away the white set.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought that was fun that he decided to give away. I'm not going to show the picture because we know exactly what it is. There's no point in needing to do that. But the wheel of names. There we go. And it should take away the video. Okay, it says the Inquisitive Farm Wife, but does it tell us which channel or which one? No, it doesn't. Uh-oh. Took it off. You know what? That's okay. We'll go with it. Pike Creek Farm. We'll go with her channel. I lost one of mine. We can always pick it back up if we need to for another one. So Renee, this is exciting. Instead of me going to your video and showing your video, just maybe if you don't mind, so I can kind of get things going a little faster, would you tell them what you made?
Sure. I did a sheep pancake using some of the dried fruit And I did 2 different kinds, but if you use like a big sheet pan, you can do 4. You can do whatever kind of toppings you want and customize it for your family. And it's nice to do for a large crowd. You know, if your kids have a slumber party and you have a bunch of kids the next day, you can make all the pancakes at one time rather than having to stand at the stove and flip a bunch of pancakes.
I love
And
that.
it's good for meal prep. You know, if you want to, you know, prep ahead of time for a few days, then it's there. Your kids or you can grab it for your breakfast. And I use the Kodiak pancake mix because I just like that. You know, if I'm going to buy a mix, I usually buy Kodiak because it has the extra protein in it and it has the whole grains. But you can use any pancake mix or make up your own.
We like the Kodiak also. Okay, so do you see the random comment picker on the screen?
Yes, it's there.
Okay, perfect. Just will save us a minute or two for me having to check. Um, 214 comments. That's awesome, Renee.
Yeah.
And let's see who wins off of it.
It had a lot of really great comments. People were really, you know, people who want to get freeze dryers but don't have them yet, and, you know, gave them ideas on how to use freeze dried foods and let them know that they could use freeze dried foods now before they even purchase one.
Yeah, I loved that you did that, and I really appreciated you coming back because, you know, it's a new and novel thing, and not everybody wants one, and I understand that too. Although I always said, you know, if you were gifted one, I bet you would enjoy it. But you know,
that's what you always tell me.
Yes. But Renee and I are good friends, and we talk often. So yeah. Okay, guys. So I haven't checked. I've missed 55 comments. I'm going to take a quick second and make sure that I'm not going to have a chance to say hello to everyone. I'm not going to probably keep up very well with the comments. There are a few of you in the house that have my phone number, that have a way of texting me or something. If there's something I really need to pay attention to, those people, please let me know, or do it in all caps and repeat it. Like if you have a question that you just need to know or something you really want said, please just do that.
It's going pretty fast on the side there.
Yeah, it is. And and I know better than I will get sidetracked, and I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I'm hoping sometimes once I get in the jive of this, I can get going and things will come along. But I think we should go ahead and do a live prize. So Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you what
fun. I like doing those.
Definitely, because all the people that are here tonight deserve, you know, a chance.
They deserve the love too. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So the first one of those that we're giving away today is gifted to us by This Prepared Life. She is one of the, can you see this screen?
Yes.
Am I sharing a screen? Okay. Her logo is here at the bottom of the page, and she actually did a video for us also. So she's one of the participants. And what this is she's giving away a registration to the Women Who Prep conference. And it is an online conference.
Oh.
April 20th through 23rd. But I was reading about this. There's going to be more than 15 sessions on various preparedness and homestead topics. But the recorded access is through July. So if you can't get it all done, you know, in those amount of days, sounds like you're going to be able to get back to it later. Yeah. But Women Who Prep aims to foster a strong sense of community, impart knowledge, and inspire women along their preparedness and homesteading journey. There will be valuable content for women at all levels of experience. So if you are a gentleman here in the crowd, don't feel like you can't go ahead and participate, because you might know a woman that you could share this with, you know, so like your wife, or your girlfriend, or your aunt, or your neighbor, or whatever. So I want everyone who wants to participate in this, do this. And oh gosh, what should I do? WWP. We'll do hashtag WWP. And I will bring that up in just a second, but you can start putting those in anytime. My dog is,
WWP.
yes, hashtag WWP.
Jen B has it right. Yep, they're starting to come up there now.
Oh, good, good. I just have to find the right.
And it doesn't matter if it's caps or lowercase.
No. Oh, we've got someone in the back room. We were just talking about, I'm going to try to pull this up really quick. I cannot seem to get the giveaway tool. There we go.
It's there now.
Oh, shoot. Back. We don't want to collect yet. Okay, I have a guest I want to bring up. Hey, Isaiah. So glad that you could make it in.
How's it going? Thank you.
Yes, yes. So we've given away a couple of your prizes already, and awesome. I've told people a little bit about you, but I'm getting ready to do a giveaway, and then I would love, since we didn't have a chance to really talk too much about what you might talk about, I want to hear a little bit about your company and how you got started. If you have just a minute to share that with us. But I'm going to set, actually, you know what? I'll set a timer for 2 minutes and we'll give the prize, the giveaway and at that point. But if you want to go ahead and get started and tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me on, by the way. It's fun to participate and, do that video. The taco soup video I did was really fun. And
everyone likes it. They're commenting on it.
I loved it. There was such good engagement. We had tons of people download the recipe and comment and everything. So that was really fun. So thank you to everybody who did that. My name is Isaiah, and I started Sofo Survival back in 2015 as a side gig. It was total side hustle. It was just born out of something that I love to do. I love the outdoors. I love survival and emergency preparedness. I love good quality gear. And so I wanted to take all those things and combine them together into a business, partially to help other people be prepared. I like to teach and talk about it and stuff, but partially so that I could help get my own family prepared and I could get all the stuff, have an avenue to get all the stuff and do all the things to help them be prepared and to do things together, right? I was working as a professional pilot. I flew professionally for about 12 years. And then
very interesting.
I quit that back in the beginning of 2020 so that I could dive into Sofo Survival full time. And that's when I decided to open up a retail store. COVID hit right at the beginning of 2020, which was kind of crazy timing. So while all the other businesses were shutting down, I decided to open up a retail store and just go for it. So we've been building it since then, developing our own products. We've been selling, sourcing and selling other people's products. And really my goal is to just help people get the good quality gear and learn the skills and the tools, gather the tools that they need to survive all of, I call it life's adventures. So whatever that might be, maybe it's something minor, maybe it's a weekend trip to out, camping with your family. Maybe it's a major disaster scenario, earthquake, flood, fire, something like that. Maybe you're the first on the scene of an accident or something serious happens to you or your family and you need to respond to that. The goal is to just help people be more prepared for all of those things all the time and not only have the good quality gear and the supplies that you need, but the knowledge and the training and the practice behind that.
I love it. I love it. And so it sounds like it's done well for you because you're still doing it. So it's still fun enough that you're continuing with it.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and we're going to push this. Well, if I can
Taco
get
dance, I'm seeing on the comments.
Okay, so hashtag WWP. I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner.
Oh,
Congratulations, Mimi.
yay. Mimi's Kitchen.
And I'm not sure what all I need. For you, it's probably just an email. I probably don't need a physical address for that one. So we have other pilots in here in the side chat. So that's awesome.
Yeah, a
Cool.
flight
Wing
attendant.
prepper. So
I'm
Isaiah,
not seeing any of the chat stuff, so I can't tell who's commenting on here. But
and it's hard to keep up with because we've got a lot of great people in here making lots of great comments. And I already told them all, if we don't get to what you're saying, don't take offense. We don't mean it one bit by anything. But if you have questions for myself or my guest at any time, just put it in all caps. We'll do our best. One of my moderators will try to grab my attention, and we'll try to get that answered if that happens. But I have a question for you. How long have you been freeze drying?
it's been about 4 years. So as soon as I opened up the retail store, I became a dealer for Harvest Right. That was one of the things that I had wanted for a long time. I wanted a machine myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so as soon as I got the brick and mortar store opened, I set up an account with them, which is nice. They're actually just about 45 minutes from me here in Utah.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so I was able to go up to their factory, meet my rep in person. They kind of gave me a tour, and my very first order was 2 machines. So I had a few $1,000s, and I was like, hey, what am I going to do with this few $1,000s? And I ordered 2 machines, and right away, like, I mentioned that to somebody, and I sold the 2 machines. So I called Harvest Right, and I was like, hey, actually, I need to change that order to 5 machines.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So I got those, and it was huge for me. I mean, this was like a $10,000 invoice, right? It was more than that, actually. And so I sold these machines, and then I used that money to pay for the next one. And included in that initial order was my own machine. And I've got the 4-tray original, the classic medium machine. I have the oil-free pump. It's the older style. It's a stand-up vertical one with, and it's pretty noisy, but it's worked great. And I have freeze-dried. I mean, I don't keep it running constantly like a lot of people do, but I freeze-dried a lot of stuff, and it's been really fun.
Miss Ellie has a question, and I think we could probably both answer this. The freeze dryer, are they hard to maintain? I personally don't think it is, but I'm a farmer's wife, and we're maintaining equipment all the time. So for me, a quick oil change isn't a big deal. And you got to clean up a mess every once in a while when you do some experiments. Sometimes you make a little mess. But what do you think about that, Isaiah?
Not hard at all. The Premier pump, especially now that we've switched over to the Premier pump, you only have to change that oil every 20 or 30 batches, and it's very, very easy to do. It takes a few minutes, like you said. I would say that preventative maintenance is very, very important. Just with your machine, like any other piece of equipment, vehicles, anything you've got, a little bit of preventative maintenance. Give your machine some love, and it will treat you well. Keep it clean.
Yep.
Keep it maintained, and it'll last you a lot longer.
I feel like Renee was going to say something.
I
didn't mean to interrupt.
Because this morning you had mentioned that you had something in the freeze dryer.
Yes, I went down. I haven't cleaned it yet. I did some gummies, candies, and sometimes they work wonderful. And I've tried the candy mode for the second time. I don't know if you've done candy mode much, but I finally downloaded it and did it. And yeah, they exploded. So I do have a mess to clean up yet tonight.
Oh, no.
I've seen so many worse on some Facebook pages that I'm a part of, like Brian Retired at 40. He has he's one of the donators tonight too, but people have asked questions, and I've seen some pictures that are much scarier, like with orange juice and things that I have not.
I hear about blueberries, that you have to like pierce the blueberries before you.
Well, and I was telling Michelle, who might pop on later, that I don't pierce my blueberries. I don't know if I've been lucky, if I'm a rebel or what, but I find that when you freeze them, it breaks the skin enough that they're okay. I've always done it with dehydrating and freeze drying that way, but maybe I've been lucky. I don't know if you've done much, Isaiah, on blueberries or not, but
I did them one time. I blanched them, and it worked pretty good. It was just a quick little blanch. I threw them in boiling water for a second,
Yeah.
and that seemed to work. But I don't love the freeze dried blueberries that much. I do strawberries and raspberries, and we'll usually blend those up and put them in protein shakes and stuff. We eat the strawberries like crazy. Our kids love them.
I love
like the
pineapple.
raspberries and the blueberries haven't been the big ones for us particularly, but
yeah, and everybody has their own taste. So, I like the blueberries, and I know Renee likes the ones she gets from Thrive.
I do. They're really good in pancakes and muffins and all that kind of stuff.
Hit a couple questions real quick. What kind of oil does it need? Actually, when you buy your freeze dryer, I know at least through Harvest Right, I can't say 100% for sure with some of the other companies out there. They actually give you the oil that you need for your pump, and then you can purchase more either from them or other places.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about
they call it vacuum pump oil, premium vacuum pump oil, but it's mineral oil basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll answer this one really quick. Will you be doing another collaboration in the next couple of months? If so, what kind? My best suggestion is follow me on my community tab. If you're talking about me, if you're talking about anybody else in the chat, just go to their community tab. I'm sure that anything they've got exciting going on, they'll be sharing with you on there. So I think we should probably get to doing another giveaway. And let's see. This is the part where I already had told Renee, you missed this part. You get to entertain them all while I try to do the behind the scenes screens and you tell me what you see. So you guys feel free to answer questions or talk between yourselves or whatever. I'm going to bring up the next prize.
Any other questions for me that came up?
When freeze drying fruit, does it intensify the amount of sugar?
It intensifies the flavor, I should say. I don't know that it necessarily adds more sugar or increases the amount of sugar, but it will definitely make whatever it was in there more potent. Like for instance, I did jalapenos not too long ago, and it made the jalapenos like ultra potent.
Really hot?
Yeah. You put one of those in your mouth and it's like sucking in, fire. But like bananas, for instance, the first time I did bananas, I like to eat bananas that are on a little bit on the green side.
So my sister.
But so I did a whole batch of bananas that way. I was like, these are going to be amazing. I went to eat them on the freeze dried side, and they had no flavor.
Oh.
But then I learned that when you freeze dry fruit, you want it to be on the more ripe side because those sugars have a chance to mature. Yeah. And, same thing with strawberries or whatever it is. Next time I did bananas, I waited until they were all spotty, freeze dried them, and they taste amazing. They just, that flavor and sugar just comes
just out. Like when you bake with them, you have to wait till they get spotty to bake with them to get the good flavor.
Yep.
I can see that. I wondered if they'd be bitter if they were still a little green. But just flavorless is better than bitter, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone asked about selling freeze-dried food with a cottage permit. Miss Ellie asked that.
You probably would be best to go to your local, I can't think of the word, the health inspector people.
The health department, the local health department.
Not the health department. They won't help you. You'd be better off to go to your extension agency before you went to them. But it's the rules. There's the rules, and then there's also rules that can be governed all the way down to your town, even, below your county. Like if you sell at farmer's market, from what I understand, for the state of Kansas, you can sell candy, but cut fruit's a no-no at our farmer's markets and stuff. So I think you'd have to have like a special kitchen for that. But I don't want to answer on behalf of everyone everywhere because
rules can vary.
My rules might be different than your rules. So I don't know how you feel about that, Isaiah, if you have answers better than
I don't really have a lot of answers for it myself, but there's a lot of Facebook groups and stuff out there, freeze-dried candy makers. There's ones that, freeze-dried candy for sale. You can go on there and join those groups and get all your questions answered. And I'm sure there's people from every state on those.
Yeah. And they could at least guide you on who you would contact. Because I know at my local, the K-State Research is where you get things tested. And so I wouldn't know for Utah what you do, So Okay, so the next thing we're going to give away will be another from a video, another random comment picker, but we're giving away the freeze drying supplies. Brian is giving away parchment sheets. And so whoever wins this, when you get a hold of me and you're within 48 hours, you need to let me know what size of freeze dryer you have so that we know what size you ordered, along with your physical address to ship them to. So let's see if I can't pull up that random comment picker so we know what video.
There are several people selling the freeze-dried candy at our local farmers market here in Michigan.
I think candies are pretty okay most places, especially like Skittles and stuff, that aren't cut. Because you really don't do anything to make them unsafe by doing the process, from my understanding. Okay, so this was the Provident Prepper. They did pumpkin treats or something like that, if I remember right. Pumpkin Pleasures, that's what they called it. And if you guys have any more questions, make sure you tell them, because it takes me just a second to bring all this stuff up. And they were towards the first of the month. So I don't know if you guys have seen the Provident Prepper, if they're new to you, if you guys have watched them for a long time, but they're another lovely couple that have been doing freeze drying, and they did not talk about it on their video, but they actually have, I believe, the cube, or maybe it's 4 Patriots, because there's about 4 different kinds of freeze dryers on the market that I'm aware of. And that's something I wanted to ask you, Isaiah.
Girl Scout cookies.
Do you sell for things that fit just the Harvest Right, or do they fit any of the other ones?
Just the Harvest Right that I know of right now. I haven't had a chance to test any of the other trays or those for other brands yet. For us, it's kind of a cost thing. There's not enough of them out there yet to justify the thousands of dollars it takes to make a mold on, for one of our machines. But at some point, we probably will.
And that was another thing I wanted to ask you. I'll get to it in a minute. Let's go ahead. Do you guys see the random comment picker?
No.
What do you see?
There is a question. Jennifer Jacobs wants to know that if you freeze dry fermented food, when you rehydrate it, is it the active culture still in it?
That's going to be a temperature thing. So it's the same thing with dehydrating. If you do it on a low temperature, then yes. But as far as I am aware, I know the Harvest Right, I don't think it goes below 125, does it?
It does. You can set it way down. I did sourdough starter the other day and set it at 90 degrees. And
that's good to know.
It takes long. You just go into those custom settings where you might adjust the temperature for like candy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let it way down. You can also add extra dry time, extra freezing time. But yeah, set those temperatures down low or else you'll kill those cultures, that good bacteria and stuff that's in there.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'm so glad that you knew that answer, because all I could think of the top of my head was 125, because I've always gone up. I've never gone down.
Yeah, I think 125 is the factory setting.
Yep.
But don't forget to set it back up after you do that, because I did a load of chili after I did my sourdough starter, and it took forever, and I pulled it out and it still wasn't done. So.
Oh no. Yeah, those things happen, because I had something like that happen, and I had put it way up to like 145 for some candy thing, and I forgot, and I was like, did that burn? I don't remember what it was, eggs or something, milk maybe, I don't remember, but I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, good tip. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see who the winner is. Congratulations. I hope that these people come back and watch this if they're not here today. If you win and you're here, let me know. I want to know if you're watching. That's just kind of fun.
So people are saying now they can do kefir and sourdough starter, so that's really intriguing to people watching it,
So Renee and I have been doing this thing where it's the Amish Friendship bread starter. And we've talked about how we could freeze it. And I've thought about freeze drying it. I should do that for fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah. I should.
I did a batch. It was actually part of a video, and I had to redo the video, but I didn't set the temperature down. I just put it in as normal. And it was awesome. Like the batch went great and everything, but I went to rehydrate and activate the starter, and it was dead.
Okay.
So I went back. That's when I learned. I did some research on it and found out that I need to lower that temperature way down. So we did the same thing with my wife with her breast milk. We freeze dried some of that, and that works well also.
My daughter has been begging me to do that for her, and I'm like, I'm scared. I don't want to do anything to it, and run it. And then she ended up donating a bunch of it anyway. But yeah,
the two things about that, the breast milk, is you have to make sure the temperature is down low, 90 degrees. And then when you rehydrate it, you want to get that right ratio, the rehydration ratio. So it's not too watered down or not too concentrated.
Yes, I was just going to say,
so the last winner was, I hope I don't say it wrong. Usually I say it, but it's got a bunch of numbers. Daisha, maybe 7736 is who won the last thing. So thank you for asking. Okay, so the next one's another question for you, because when I was making my little timeline here, and Isaiah, sorry, I didn't say you who, we're going to give away your set of tray grids. And let me go ahead and just bring that picture up. So while he's talking about it, he can explain it to us. There we go. So my question was, it says 18 grids fills 6 large trays. So this isn't the one I have a question on. Sorry. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but you can tell us a little bit about it. I'm excited about, I forget, I can't touch. I have to go all the way back.
Yeah, let me just tell you a little bit about these grids. They're awesome. It's made out of the same plastic that you'd find in your dehydrator trays. And so it's a non-stick plastic, and you can order whatever set, size you need. So the medium tray, for instance, 2 grids will fill a medium tray. 3 grids will fill a large tray. If you have a small tray, you need to trim, get 2 of them and trim it. If you have an extra large tray, you need 6 of them, I believe, and you do a little bit of trimming. So these things are awesome. I originally wanted to, my partner in these, she's a customer of mine, actually. She owns the injection molding company where we manufacture these just down the road from me.
Oh, very cool.
She bought a freeze dryer from me, and we kind of put our heads together to make some of these accessories, the dividers, the grids, the stackers. And we were talking about these grids, and we're like, man, we want something to increase airflow, potentially improve drying time.
Yes.
But as an actual accidental side benefit of making them the size we did, it was really nice. You could actually pick that grid up once you're done freeze drying and just dump it right into your Mylar pouch.
Perfect.
It's flexible, so you can kind of bend them and just pour the food right into your Mylar pouch.
Wow, I love it.
And then you can throw them right in the dishwasher, and they're dishwasher safe, of course. So they're cool. Awesome. I use them for almost everything. I'll still use my silicone mats for some stuff, liquidy type stuff or candy, or anything that's small. Like if I'm doing yogurt drops or something like that, I'll do on the silicone mats. But anything that will not fall through those little grids, anything like pea size or bigger, I use these grids and they just work awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that anywhere else other than on your store. And I just thought it was genius, especially when you showed I chose the ice cream picture because I love the fact that, like you said, the airflow. I just thought that was amazing with fruit and different things, and they'll stick to the bottom of your tray sometimes. Like I was thinking, look at the strawberries or your bananas. Well, that would probably just pop right off.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to probably
Well,
work
and another thing about those, they have little tiny legs on them. So those tray grids, when you see, they've got little legs, so they stand off the trays a bit. But we designed them in a way that your food has to have a certain amount of the heat from the trays, right? From those heating elements, or else they won't dry. So they're close enough to the trays to still get that heat, but there's a little bit of separation there to create a little extra airflow.
I love that. It wouldn't probably be good for like candies because they actually have to touch. Like you don't even want to put a mat sometimes on those if you're a big candy person. I don't know if like the Skittles and stuff, but with the grid, you're not going to want that there. But I can for fruit and meat and I can see it for so many things. I think that's awesome.
All my fruits, all my meats and different things like that, I'll use the grids.
I'm so excited that you're giving this away to someone. Someone's going to get something really cool, in my opinion. Now we need to find what video this is going to be from. Can you see the wheel?
Yes.
Okay. The Purposeful Pantry. And she is new to freeze drying. If you guys are not familiar with her channel, she is really big into dehydrating. See if I can find her video. Oh, she's the one that did the rotisserie chicken, which I thought was super smart for a beginner because you didn't have to worry about cooking anything and it was already done. Weren't you going to do some sort of chicken? We had talked about it a little bit. I don't know.
But I didn't realize. I didn't realize that one had already been done. So switched gears a little bit.
Yeah. So evidently it's a really good idea because if it was something that more than one person was thinking, then so have you done rotisserie chicken yourself? Is that something you and your family enjoy?
Yeah, we've done the Costco like chickens where you go and get the regular one. Or you can also buy it all pre-pulled and like separated and ready to go. The only thing is with the rotisserie chicken, same with any other meat, you want to try to reduce the fat and stuff. So we'll try to pull the fat and any gristle or anything out of it before we freeze dry it. But it works great. It's awesome.
I have only done like grilled chicken, so I've not done that before. I wondered if the flavor of the rotisserie, it probably enhances it, I'm sure, because most things do.
And it's so easy and good to just throw back in the soup or stew or something. It's awesome to have on hand.
Okay, do you guys see the random comment picker?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I really appreciate you guys being here. It really helps to have that so I don't have to keep going back and forth, and it saves time to our viewers.
Margot said that she actually did chicken after watching Darcy's video.
Oh, really? Awesome. So congratulations. The winner is at Georgia Bell 3717.
Congratulations.
Right on.
I'm a little jealous, just saying. Okay, so the next thing we're going to give away, I know Renee knows a little bit about, and she could probably tell us a little about it. It's going to be a hashtag for all of you in the crowd today, and we're going to be giving away, let me pull it up. See if I can find it. I'm trying to delete the ones we've already gone through. Here it is, but it's not popping up. Now do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to give away 104 jars lids.
Awesome.
You probably can choose
wide or
50
regular.
or regular or wide. Last year when they gave them away, I just chose 50-50 for the winner, but I'm sure she would be fine with letting you choose. So tell me, Renee, a little bit about 4-jars. Do you use those ever with your freeze-dried foods to reseal?
I don't for that because I just I buy like the little pantry cans of
Mhm.
Thrive
The
Life,
smaller ones.
so I don't have to like redo it. But I use it for canning all the time. I have, lots of 4-jar lids, and that's what I use for most of my canning adventures. And I'm very happy with them. They're a nice thick lid. Are we just, was that a winner or that, no, we're just, that was
That
the
was
last.
the last Mimi one.
Okay.
But I thought if I pushed the back button, it would let me back in there, but it was not. So you can keep talking while I try to figure
Yeah,
out and remember.
they're very heavy, thick lids, and they have a really nice thick compound on them. So I've been really happy with them. I have had some failures, but it's like my failure, not their failure, where I didn't do something, I didn't wipe it good enough, but very few, very few. And they're quick. If you order them, they're real fast to get to us. And so I'm real happy with that. And the price is really good. And a lot of this channels, I know Angela has a discount code for them.
Yeah,
So-
most people who know about 4-jars usually do have one. And mine is Inquisitive or Farm Wife 10. Farm Wife 10. And I don't know, use yours Pike 10 or something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
most of your favorite people that like to do canning, but I personally, we've got a guest coming on in about 10 minutes, and she will tell you that she will not use any in her Avid Armor other than 4-jars because I have sealed eggs that I have freeze dried and I put them in jars just because it's convenient. I have a little scoop and I'll pull them out, and that scoop happens to be equal to 1 egg. And I've had them pop open, and when I go to get them out of the cabinet, the gold lids that come with the jars, are open. But when I use the 4-jars, I've never had one come undone. And that's not canning. That is sealing for freeze-dried or dehydrated or rice or whatever.
Your dry goods.
Yes, thank you. So it's hashtag 4-jars. Sorry, I better start the timer. 2 minutes. And so they are a great company, and I do like them for canning, but I also like them for storing dry goods too. So that is what we've got someone who's, and the sad thing is, Leanne, when they get this message, hopefully they'll be able to catch up for later in the evening, but by the time they find it, usually they don't realize they're late in the stream. Well, and someone might have put in the last WW whatever the conference. I'm getting emails with questions. Y'all are smart about knowing how to get a hold of me. How do you comment
Right
when
down
you
there?
say
It's
you
right on the
use
screen.
Do what?
It's right on the screen. They can read. So.
Yeah, hashtag 4-jars. So I have a question that how do you comment when you say use hashtag for the live show? So right there where it's hashtag 4-jars, and it can be all uppercase or lowercase. That doesn't matter.
Someone's having problems and isn't live. I know Leanne's trying to help them.
Yeah, and
They need to
unfortunately,
refresh their
they won't
page.
refresh until later. And hopefully, you guys aren't getting commercials because I tried to make sure that wouldn't happen. I haven't seen any complaints of that. That was a problem there for a while where people were getting commercials on lives and then they couldn't keep up with stuff. So. Oh, I see we've got Michelle in the chat. So what about?
I know JJ's in the chat.
Or JJ, yeah. No commercials. Awesome. Yay. Okay, guys, you have 2 seconds, and then I'm going to push the button.
Ah.
And there it is. So I'll actually get a few more seconds because, oh dear. I pushed the wrong button. There. Okay, so I get yes, I am, but yes, I am. Are you JJ or Michelle?
Yeah.
I will leave when Michelle comes. Okay, it's JJ. Okay, now I forgot what I was doing. I need to go in and push the button. Okay.
Draw.
Can you see? Okay. Congratulations, Heidi. Heidi.
Puppy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they're talking about the lids if they're one use or multiple use. And it depends if you're canning or if you're just vacuum sealing. For canning, they're one-time use. And for vacuum sealing, you can use them more than once.
Thank you for answering that, Renee.
And Heidi S. is the winner.
Yes, congratulations. So what I'll need from you is, where's the timestamp? 101:17. I try to always let the winners know that, or the companies know a timestamp of when they win. So Isaiah, I can do that for you too, but you're here to see for the most part too.
Yeah, I'm kind of just hanging out. I'm answering a couple of messages in the background.
Absolutely. You do your thing. You stay on as long as you want. Don't feel pressured to be here. Take care of business. I'm loving having you here. I'm picking your brain because we still have several of your friends.
Look at that with the fermented food. That was great that he had that information and knowledge.
Yes, because we had someone who did fire cider. And that's another one of those things where I saw questions, and it actually came on my community tab about that. And it was the stuff that was spent after they made it. If you could do anything with it. And I'm pretty sure that she ended up responding what she had done with it before. So I thought that was cool. Okay, so the next one, we'll choose a video. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose this one because this one would take forever to just. Oh, can you even see it?
Yes.
Oh, good. The Happy Homestead. Oh, no, that's a cool one. This is one thing that I have never done before. And she did cheese. I have been afraid to do cheese because of the fat content in it. But I think she used her homemade cheese, which I thought was even better. But I've heard that if you put paper towels in there, that will help soak up some of that oil too. And so I'm excited. Didn't she end up make her daughter macaroni and cheese from it, I think, is what she ended up doing, which was cool. Oh, Budget Prepper said that she freeze dries cheese all the time. So if you have a question about cheese, you can ask her real quick in the side chat while I bring up all the stuff I need. And then Renee, if you see anything that we need to get to, please let me know. I'm going to kind of tune out for a second here again. Okay.
I purchased the freeze-dried cheese from Thrive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just something just good to have on hand in case, I run out of cheese, we can't get to the store,
So can you get it in
2020 and how things were locked down in Michigan so tight that it's nice to have that security there.
So were you able to get it in multiple sizes too, or does it? I mean,
it comes in multiple sizes. I just usually get the pantry ones.
Yeah.
And I have cheddar, I have Parmesan, and their cheese is wonderful.
Okay, bear with me, guys. For some reason, I don't see it.
Prepper has some mozzarella in her freeze dryer right now.
Ooh. Happy Homestead was right around Mama Baird's. There it is. I couldn't find the video. You know how that is. You have the picture of finding it. You're not going to find it. Okay, copy.
Oh,
We've got
Debbie
Michelle.
Hugh
I'll
watched the
add
video
her
and
in.
she did some Monterey Jack or Colby Jack.
Nice. I have to find.
That's a
Where
great
am I?
idea, Mama Baird. Using it to make homemade hamburger helper dinners.
Ooh,
Cheeseburger mac.
good idea. Okay, do you guys see me messing with the comment picker?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Here's a question for those of you that have a machine. So is there a chart on rehydrating freeze-dried food?
Yes. So I'm drawing a blank right now. There's a couple people out there who actually have books, and we have a channel, Homesteading Family, who is coming out with a book, and she actually taught us in her video how to, what have I done wrong? How to rehydrate things. Oh, I forgot to do that. And she's coming out with a book, I think maybe this summer. So that would definitely be a good resource, but I know there are others out there. I know I've seen that. Okay, so can you see who might win? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yay. All right, so Colleen Jerns 9239.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some good information on the chat. Budget Prepper says measure the food before you put it in and divide it out after it's freeze dried. It's all by weight. Penny Yeager said she just put in whole milk in her medium machine to freeze dry.
Okay. So I don't have it in order. Hopefully I can get this. Hopefully I can get this right. Hi, Michelle.
Hey guys.
Welcome in. I'll introduce Michelle. She and JJ have a channel together. Michelle, I'm drawing a blank. Big Valley Living. Goodness sakes.
It's been a long day, Angela.
Not that we don't talk every day, right? Oh, I can't keep it straight. So she has had a freeze dryer for a year. She was on new last year with us, but she also, like me, has an Avid Armor. And when we get closer to that, she's going to talk to us a little bit about that. But I was actually talking about how you will not use any other lids other than 4 jars with your Avid Armor, that you were so impressed in the difference when you went to do your sealing between other lids and them. So we gave those away, but yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we gave that away. Next, we're going to give away a set of medium tray dividers. And it says, this is from Isaiah, and it says Phil's 1 medium tray. So I'm going to see if I can't bring that up so he can explain to us. I think that might be one I had a question on. There we go. Is this correct, Isaiah?
Yep. Yeah, that's a kind of a collage of the different variety of dividers we have, but the medium ones, 4 of them fit in 1 tray. And basically, so if you, inside that divider is a little tab that you can take out and remove. It's kind of like a cookie cutter style thing. You put it in your tray. The 4 of them sit right next to each other. So if you want, you can do 1/4 portions, or you can add the little tab in there and you can do 1/8 portion on the medium.
Okay, that makes a little more sense to me because it said Phil's 1 tray, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So now I understand.
You can use them a couple different ways too. You can put the dividers in the tray empty and then pour your food in it, or you can put fill it with chili or whatever and then press the dividers into it. And you can freeze dry it with the dividers in there as is.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to catch this while I happen to see it. I was mistaken. It's not this summer. It's in the fall when her book's going to come out. But I know there is more information out there. And I just, right now, my mind is not able to give you information that would be a good, I want to make sure I give you a good resource. So if I find it, I'll put it on my community tab. and share it that way. So right now, names aren't. I can't even remember Michelle's channel, guys.
There's a lot of pressure sitting in that chair.
Oh well, I try not to make you guys wait too long. How are we even doing on time? We're over an hour, so I want to keep going because we've still got.
I need to take a break and take care of chickens.
Absolutely. Go ahead and hop off. If you want to come back, you can, but please don't feel pressure to do so. I know we've got another friend who's doing a live tonight too. So thanks so much for being here, Renee.
You're welcome, and I'll be back. The chickens
Sure.
be locked up.
Absolutely. I understand.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So now, Michelle, if you don't mind stepping in her place, and when I ask if you see something on the screen, because I'm going to move to the wheel and pick a video.
I sure
Can you see the wheel?
Not yet.
Okay, so I didn't push share.
I did see a little while ago when I was settling in that Budget Preppers said that school reports, his channel is science-based with all of the weights and measures.
Yes. Oh, and he does a lot of stuff. Yes.
He's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And it is This Prepared Life. So hope you guys watch that one.
And Judith Ann is wondering if anyone knows in the Leslie, maybe you know. Judith Ann would like to know if we're able to pre-purchase Carolyn's book.
I would suggest going and checking her webpage, their webpage.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they had a web presence or not.
I'm almost positive they do. Okay. That is right. This Prepared Life did the freeze-dried strawberries, which I loved that. And didn't she bake something with them at the end, if I remember right?
I don't recall.
There she has packaged them. There was so many great videos out this time. I was so excited that it wasn't a bunch of repeats and new stuff from last year. So I'm going to grab her information. Oops.
And Colleen, yes, you did win something, and I was not in here to see what it was. It was the last one.
Is it Colleen Jerns 9239?
It is.
You won the dividers. No, yes.
Oh, the dividers that we just saw.
Wait a second. That's not right. No, the dividers that she won actually were from Freeze Drying Supplies. I apologize. I'm going to bring that up. Let's give this away, and then I will. I don't want to get confused where I'm at.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to that. We'll go back to that.
Sounds good.
Because there is some things that need to be said about that.
Leanne, she can leave that banner right where it is. I have a fun hair day. I'll just sit up a little bit for you.
Can you see what do you see that I'm doing? Can you see that I'm getting comments?
You have the wheel showing right now, and I see the Prepared Life.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to share. Now, do you see random comment picker?
Yes. Start raffle and pick winner.
Okay. This is for the dividers from Isaiah that we were just talking about. Congratulations, Janet Barith. See, I don't want to say it wrong. 6372. Okay. So, no, Colleen, you won off of Happy Homestead. And what you won was, and this is my bad. I apologize. I was on the wrong line, but I'll show you what you won. this is what you won. These are the dividers from Brian over at Freeze Drying Supplies, retired at 40. And you can choose. He has it available for Harvest Right. He has it available for Stay Fresh, and then the Cube. But it shows on there that you're supposed to watch a video before you purchase, but I mean, they're free. So if you have the Harvest Right, the Stay Fresh, or the Cube, you need to let me know which one you have and what size it is so that he can send that to you. And if you don't have a freeze dryer, then you need to let me know who you want to gift it to and their address and what size they need. Okay. There.
Congratulations. Now, Judith Ann has those dividers and she really loves them. So
I think I got that out there right. Okay. Now let's do a live prize. It's a lot to now I know why a lot of people like to do the hashtags, because it's a lot easier to do that than it is to dig out the video. But I feel like the content creators work so hard on their videos. I want to choose the as much as I can from them, but I throw in a live one every once in a while. So this is going to be from Isaiah again. So let me pull it up what we're going to give. And hopefully I get the right one. Yes. Do you see on the screen? Did I actually share?
Oh, nice.
Okay. This is the one set of 6x8 Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, a set of 50. And those bags are the gusseted and zippered bags, which I think are fantastic. So I'm assuming this is some of your top sellers that you get.
Yeah, these bags are awesome. And by the way, they are a true 7 mil bag. So 7 mil on both sides. You're going to have to be careful of the bags out there. Some people will say 7 mil, but they're 3.5 on each side. Depends on what you're doing. You can get away with thinner bags for certain things, but I like to use the thicker ones. I do a lot of backpacking, camping. I keep these things in my vehicles for emergency use, and we stack them in bins and stuff. So I like to have them extra thick. The Ziploc feature is really nice because you can put your stuff in there, push the air out, zip it. Then you can seal it. And then, when you go to use it later, say it's, freeze-dried ice cream bites or strawberries or whatever, open it up, eat what you want, and then seal it back up. It just makes it nice. So I'm actually, for everyone's info, I'm making a couple of new sizes right now. They're going to be wide mouth bags.
So you make these yourself?
We source them. We have them. I don't make them here in-house, but yeah, I'm designing them right now.
Yeah.
And then having, these wide mouth ones are going to be awesome for single servings, for backpacking, for, easy to package and get your stuff in and out of them. I'll have 2 different sizes to start off with, see how it goes. And then all of our stuff, we've got it all on Amazon right now. It's all on Prime. And then it's on our website as well.
Which, you're not a moderator, so you can't do it. I meant to put your website on there, but I did not do that in the chat. So if I have a moderator that feels super special and they want to do that, they could go find his website. Do you want to just spew it out what it is real quick to everybody?
Yeah, it's sophossurvival.com. SOPHOS.
Oh, I could probably put it in there and it would work.
Hold on a
You
second.
might be able to put it in the comments too.
Sometimes it won't let people share it unless they're a moderator, but I tried to share it and we'll see if it'll work. Natasha, I'll work on that. Maybe next time. Okay, so, well, anyway, you guys can figure it out. I didn't do the link, the www, so it maybe didn't work. Bye, Elaine. So good you were here. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so this one is going to be a hashtag. I will share that screen with you now. It's going to be Sophos. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Hold on, I'll get it for you.
Hold on. Stop sharing. Refresh this. Try again. Sophos, right?
Yep. Sophos means wisdom, by the way. It's a Greek word.
I wondered what that meant. I wanted to ask you that, and I kind of forgot in the moment. And so I'm glad you said that because I knew it had to have a special meaning.
Kind of back to that idea of, you know, the gear and the supplies, all that stuff's important, but to have the knowledge and the practice, the training behind it is also equally as important.
Yeah. So, Sophos, what language is that?
It's Greek.
Greek. Okay. I wondered. I didn't know if it was biblical or something. And you don't have to answer, but yeah.
Nope. My name is biblical, Isaiah, but
Yeah.
that one's Greek.
Yeah. That's cool. That's very, very cool. So I've got my timer set and I'm excited. I decided to do this on the live because I think this is something that people that even don't freeze dry could definitely use because you have the oxygen absorbers in there also. So I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that too, because we're actually going to give another set of those away on a different size here later, but you're including that. And so do they have different size of the oxygen absorbers in there? For a reason?
Yeah, I just include the 500cc in all of our Mylar bags. They're big enough for at least a gallon or larger, size pouch. I put them in my smaller pouches. They work just fine, and it's not going to hurt anything to be overkill. I'd rather have a little extra in there than not enough.
Oops.
So we use the Stay Fresh 500cc.
See, I'm kind of with you. I'd rather put too much than too little in there. Some people say you don't want to overdo it because it could cause heat and cause moisture in certain things. But I think that those certain things are so far and few between that I don't usually worry about it myself. But
yeah, there shouldn't be any moisture in there. And
something about
you'd have to have a lot. You'd have to have a lot of that in there to.
Maybe I'm not thinking oxygen absorber. Maybe I'm thinking the other. No, it would be the oxygen absorber.
Well, I guess I think you'd have to have a lot of oxygen absorbers in that, like way too much to cause any issues. I think if you had a 500cc in there, even in a smaller bag, it's going to be fine.
Well, and see, I always wondered the theory behind that too, because you'll get at least, oh, there's our timer. You'll get at least a 10 pack of those and there's no moisture in those. So yeah, that I never understood that, but I'm here to learn, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see if I can't get back to that tab and we'll give this away. Wrong tab. 96 entries. Good job, guys.
Good. And don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Looks like we have a good turnout there.
Monique Kilmer. I hope I said that correctly. Congratulations.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Isaiah, for telling us about the 7 mil, where some people claim the 3.5, because my brain thinks 7 mil all the way around, not a total mil, because 3.5 mil, it's not going to let they're kind of flimsy. I hate to say that. And for long-term storage, it wouldn't work for me.
Exactly. Yeah, and you just something to be aware of. Yeah, it's about marketing the way people present stuff, but I like to tell people it's a true 7 mil.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you for that.
Because I've done the same thing. I've ordered the 7 mil pouches off of Amazon or wherever, and they show up. They're super thin, and it's like, oh man.
Well, it's very deceiving.
Yeah,
it is.
It's marketing. It's what it is. Okay.
And a reminder, I'm so sorry. Just a reminder, when it's a hashtag giveaway, it's only going to choose you one time. So you only need to put your name in there one time. Or not your name, but the hashtag in there, and it'll recognize you.
Good job. Okay, so this one's going to come from a video. But what I'm going to show you this time first, what we're actually giving away. Can you see that, guys?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Food Funnel bag filler, jar filler from Freeze Drying Supplies. They came out with it about a year ago. We got to give one away last year, and we're going to get to give one away this year. So this is what you'll be winning. And
very nice.
Yes, I'm excited. I don't have one of those. I use something different, but I think it would be pretty handy.
Mm-hmm.
So next we will go to the Wheel of Names and pick which video it will be from.
There's a lot of people who want
Oh.
this.
Dawn Gallup of Number 9 Farms. So this was the one where she made fire cider.
Yum.
So I don't know if you guys saw that one, but that was really neat. And she did freeze dry. I can't remember. I'll have to find the video if she freeze dried the things, I think, first individually, and then she made the fire cider, I think is what she did. I've got to find her video.
I haven't been able to see that one, but now I really want to, just because I'm really intrigued by fire cider, and if I could freeze dry it, that'd be really nice.
Yes.
She used freeze-dried ingredients. Thank you, Vonnie.
Yeah, I was thinking that I had to scroll through the video. That is what she did. And then she rehydrated them, and then it sets, and then you have it for, your cold season.
Such
So
a great
that was
idea.
really cool. Yeah. So when the stuff is fresh in the garden, you can freeze dry it and have it set aside, because she puts jalapenos in it. And around here, we can't grow jalapenos right now. So, yeah.
Don't feel bad. We can't even grow them here, Angela. It's a little too cold at night.
We live vicariously through each other, don't we?
We do. We do.
All right. So I need to share the screen.
Everybody in the chat, I just love freeze drying my ingredients and throwing them together. And I have to say, today I took some freeze dried split pea soup for lunch at work, and it was delicious. It was a little bit of a cold day.
I have started my freeze drying journey just like I did my canning journey, as an ingredient canner and an ingredient freeze dryer. All right, we have a winner. Can you see that on your end?
Yes.
You want to announce the winner while I write it down? Because I can't say it.
Tis me here, 492.
Oh, I love that name. Congratulations. I don't know if you are here in the chat or not.
Just don't forget to send Angela that email at
Yes, and
farmwife@gmail.com within 48 hours.
okay. All right. And then
Tim's here. Congratulations.
Oh, yay.
Or
Yay.
that could be either. I'm so sorry. Tis me is here.
Tis me, tis me. I love the name. I love the name. So you have the food funnel that can be used for all kinds of things. So the next thing we're going to give away is, again, from Isaiah. You were very, very generous with us this year. Thank you so much. I truly
to donate.
appreciate
It's been fun.
Yeah. And it is I hope I have that on here. Oh, there we go. Yes, there we go. This is the tray. Can you see it, guys?
Mm-hmm.
The tray dividers for your large freeze dryer trays. And he already kind of talked about that. So I'm just going to keep on rolling on.
Those are really sharp. I like them.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about them too.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask, because I haven't been on your site yet, although I have copied it and I actually am in there right now. But do you have any storage solutions for things that we might put in there? We ended up buying an extra set of trays, and we put lids on them for putting things in there like mats and pre-cut sheets and everything. Do you have a storage solution that fits the actual items, or are you coming up with something like that?
storage solutions for, you mean?
Well, let's say that you had a set of 50 or 100 pre-cut sheets, right? Like parchment sheets, or you have your silicone mats that you put inside of or your tray holders and tray dividers, anything like that. I tried finding things that I could stack at my station, but it's really hard to find something that fits them that doesn't take up more space than you need, because it's long and narrow.
Yeah.
It would be really nice to have like a case that you could stack and label on the front and say, oh, I need this right now, and just pull it out from your stack of
I don't have anything like that. I just use bins and like Tupperware or bins that I get from Costco to keep all my supplies and my food in, and I just stack those up. That's what I do. We have the tray stackers, the little corner pieces that fit on the trays, but
that's what we do.
Not for like the
yeah.
If you check out my videos, or Michelle, I'll take you there at my preservation station. I love the just totes that are clear and you can stack and see what's in them, and it keeps dust off and stuff.
Can you put them side by side? Maybe my preservation station is the wrong size. Maybe that's where I need to start.
Do you guys see the random comment picker screen? Let me look.
I can see
you
it,
do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back to it. If I can find it. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this was off the announcement video of the collaboration. So let's see. That one had a lot of views, like more than 1,000. So Carol Ploss 8404, you are the winner. Congratulations.
Very cool.
Yes.
Hey, I need to hop off. I've got to go pick up kids and all kinds of stuff tonight. So
I didn't expect to have you on here this long. I'm so
today.
excited. The only thing we have left to give away is the Mylar bags from you. And so everybody knows about them. Thank you for explaining everything to us. And we'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. And just a heads up too, I'm going to be doing more recipes and more, that format that I created. It's a free download PDF on the website. You just go in and put your name and email address on the website, and it automatically emails that recipe PDF to you. I'm going to be doing a ton of those over the next few months, and I'm going to be compiling those into a book with a bunch of other tips and freeze drying information in it. So stay tuned. I post all of those to our social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'll throw YouTube videos up for each of those, and then of
and they're
course,
all free to download at this time, right?
They're all free, and then I'll post a YouTube. So if anyone is interested in subscribing to the channel, I'm working on doing a lot more on that as well. So.
And then do you have like a mailing list or anything like that they can sign up for on your webpage?
Yep. If you download one of the free recipes, it automatically puts you on the webs or the emailing list, or you can go to the contact us, and there's a little form you can fill out to join the list there as well.
Well, thank you so much. And it's great to actually put a face to you. So thanks.
You're
so much
welcome.
for coming on.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Everybody, I dropped a link to his YouTube channel and to his webpage in there too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, somebody up here, I gotta say, I love this idea. Pete's coffee boxes from Costco work well for medium trays, lids, and mats. Thank you, Holly K. Because I just have a dusty house, and I also don't want to have that extra space on the sides. And I just, if somebody would just do some snap-on lids that are made just for these supplies, I would be overjoyed.
Yes, because getting the right size is a bit of a problem.
It is. Yeah. But I will go watch your video again, because I probably got up and went and got water or something when that part was on.
Well, I don't know that it's just kind of in the background. So I'll just, I can take you on a tour. I never have done an official tour of the preservation station because I'm a little embarrassed that, underneath still isn't quite organized the way I want it yet and things like that. But yeah.
Is anybody completely always organized or
I know, and I need to get over it. But you've got like the Walmart bags that still have the stuff in it, that you just stuck on the shelf. So those kind of things. So yeah. Okay, guys, let's do another live one. We've still got 138 people in here, so I expect to get some people interested in this. And what we're giving away is, I won't even show a picture. We've seen a picture of the Mylar bags with the oxygen absorbers, except these are even bigger. These are the 8x12. So I'm not even going to mess with showing them because we saw them.
Wow.
And so we'll do hashtag bags, BAGS, and I'll set that up. Michelle, if you want to visit with him for a second while I do that, I'd appreciate it. Check comments.
I sure will. I sure will. Not every spot in our homes are meant for the show. Thanks, Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse. You are absolutely right. Most of the spots in my house are made for that. Oh, there we go. Everybody's going in for that. That's 50 bags, is it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is really awesome.
Whoops. I shared the screen before I finished typing.
Was Isaiah on here the whole time?
He came in a little late.
Uh-huh.
So it worked out perfectly to have the three of you on there.
That is awesome.
At different times. Renee was there in the very beginning, and then Isaiah came in. He came in pretty early on. There we go. Okay, I'll set my 2-minute timer. There we go. So yeah, I decided. He told me when he gave me all this huge list of things that he was donating. He told me, he goes, you can do it however you want. You can bundle it however you want. So I could have put all the bags together, or I could have put, a large tray set and a medium tray set with all the different things. And I was like, no, I want to share the love if he doesn't, mind with the shipping cost and things. So make sure that everyone, when you win, make sure you send a little thank you, or something. It means a lot to these companies when they get that thank you, because not only are they the expense of sending it to you, the shipping and the product and everything, there's a lot involved on them too. So I'm very, very thankful that they're here to support my collaborations. And I'm so glad to hear, Michelle, you weren't here. You were still at work. They are all excited. They want me to do this again next year.
Oh, good.
So I'm super excited that everyone enjoyed it. And it's something that they loved.
Everybody who is an ingredient canner right now, right? Like we've just started venturing into doing leftovers. And I don't know why I was so afraid of it, because you know what? I hate throwing food away, but there are times where you forget, or if you don't date it in your refrigerator and you're like, oh, what day do we have that? And I don't want food to sit around forever.
Hey, we're happy to have you here, Leonard. No problem. We're happy people can come and go as it works for their schedule.
Derek Fowler, what are you doing in here?
Michelle, hey Derek, I haven't seen you in what do they say? A month of, what do they say?
Month of Sunday.
Yes, thank you. So they want to know your channel, Michelle. Would you mind to put a link to your channel?
Sure.
But guys, just so you know, everybody that was a guest tonight, there's our timer. Everybody that was a guest tonight, their channel's in the playlist. And so make sure you watch their video and then just go subscribe them. That's the easiest way to do it. So I go pull that up. And let's see. Only 87. All right. Who's it going to be?
Nobody has a big enough Avid Armor for that yet.
Well, you don't even need an Avid Armor because he gives you the oxygen absorbers. So you don't even need to seal them. So congratulations, Crystal.
Way to go. Oh, you know what? We actually did that just to try it, Angela. I am so ashamed. We have not used an oxygen absorber. Okay. And so we put our leftover stew in a Mylar bag and we stuck one in there. And it was so much fun over the course of a few days to just watch that bag kind of suck up a little bit.
I got too nervous when I did mine. because it wasn't sucking the way I thought it would, Like
Uh-huh.
I had this in my head, it would be like the Avid Armor. And it's not like that. It just sucks in some, which is good because if you have something really fragile, like
Yeah.
the little bites I did for my granddaughter, the yogurt and stuff,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have wanted it to suck in super tight. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I got really nervous when I did it the first time.
It
Oh,
wasn't too bad.
I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball.
Oh, it's funny.
So let's see how we're okay. I cut off at like 2 hours is where I like to cut off. So we are
Oh, we
getting
got a little time.
we've got about 20 minutes. But that's good because we're kind of rounding down to the end. We've got the big prizes now, guys. I'm so excited for I guess
Every time I hear that, I'm like, okay, I'm already up.
It's my 2-minute timer. I'm usually when that goes off like that, I'm like, what do I have canning? Oh, the farmer's home. Michelle, can you entertain them while I mute for a second?
I sure will. So you guys what I want to know, did everybody learn something? Because what I've watched, I have learned so much this month just about not ingredient canning. I have to say that I'm enjoying learning full meals and everything. And of course I can't like give you an idea here. Budget preppers didn't know about fermenting. So what was I'm sitting here watching. Are you doing a giveaway now? Or am I that
I brought that up because one of the
Okay.
biggest reasons that you wanted to come on and be a part of the live was your testimony with your Avid Armor. Michelle and I both have Avid Armors, but we have two different ones. Is this the one that you have? What's the one you have?
That's the one I have, the 32.
Okay, well, that's the one we get to give away today.
Oh, you guys are going to love it.
So in addition to the this, they're also going to be giving away the bags and pouches.
Nice.
So we're talking $663.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to give us sample size, so it might not be the full, but we're talking at least, obviously at least a $600 value because that's how much the machine itself is. So I know the farmer's going to be walking in, so I'm going to mute. Michelle, tell us more about this machine, please.
I will. Okay, so you guys, we have always been food saver people. And they're okay, I'm not knocking it because we've had them for 15, 20 years. But they do get hot. Like I do remember that we would go to the store and we'd come home with meat to, portion out and everything, and they get hot and have to wait. And when we started watching and seeing these Avid Armors and how well and how snug everything is, when we put things into, okay, Holly, your food saver died. I hope you win this, okay? And if you don't, go get one. But this actually takes all of the air out of your food. And so you're not going to get the freezer burn that you may or may not have seen when you've left things in the freezer a little too long. I think the bags are better. Hands down, the bags are better. I don't know if anybody out here likes to do what's called sous vide, but we do. And so we'll put all of our food, we'll put meat or vegetables into a bag with marinade and seal them up in our Avid Armor really well, and then throw it in that sous vide. And I'm telling you, it is like the perfectly cooked food. So, it just does all these different things. And then I don't have it with me in here. We also have like the fittings. They're not from Avid Armor. I think we got them third party, but they fit over your jars. And there's a nice little spot in this particular unit where you put the tube, so you don't need any special brand or anything of equipment. And it just pulls all the air out perfectly. And we get really good seals. And we do a lot of soups and powders. And we have not ever had a seal failure when we use 4 jars lids.
That's what yeah, earlier I had said when that you pair the two together and it's just the perfect combo. And I have to agree because when she first did it, I was like, yeah, because she got her Avid Armor before I did.
Mhm.
And mine is a larger unit, which is overkill. I mean, it wasn't necessary. If you've seen it in my videos, I have it in the very last video. I know I used it then for sure. But
Mhm.
I like it because it has the pop-up lid, and I
Yeah.
just like to be able, because usually in the past, things are changing now that we're getting close to empty nesting. But in the past, when I would preserve, it was always in massive quantities. And so it was like boom, 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 and so that's why I got it. But I first time I sealed with that thing, I still have my other sealer, but
And they're so fun to use. Go ahead, you can mute. They're so fun to watch, and I never get tired of watching the seal because it goes brrr, and it gets really, really big, and then JJ and I stand there like children at Christmas. Wait for it, and then psh, and it evacuates all the air out of the chamber. It's so much fun. I know it's kind of goobery, but it's so fun to watch it work.
does this one have a countdown? Mine has a countdown where you're watching and it's going to do it. I love it because first it puffs way up and then it.
And you're like, is this really going to work? Because
Yep.
I'm always afraid like the juice is going to come out or,
Yep.
Something. I really want to freeze like flat soups. And I
Yeah.
just don't want to clean it if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
Everything I've seen, if you position it up and you follow the instructions, it's a wonderful machine. I just really have a lot of fun with it.
And just in case you guys are curious about them, I didn't put any of these links, but in the link of any of my channels or any of my videos, in the link, I will have it in there. So you can go check them out. And they have videos. They have a YouTube channel. I thought I put it on the description of the announcement video. I'm not sure. But anyway, you can go check them out and watch how they do seal the soups and things like that. But I think they all have the double seal, which is nice. You don't have to do it twice. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is this kind of one-stop shopping when you use this.
Yeah.
And we still have our freeze dryer. You have that heat
Impulse
sealer and
sealer.
everything. Yeah.
It's still handy. Yes.
I just don't use it anymore, though. I mean, I feel like I have everything I need with this machine.
The impulse sealer is really good for like when I do my candies and things that I don't want squished.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so when I'm doing my rice, that's what I should be when I do the dog's rice.
Well, actually,
sometimes
I found that you can change the settings, and when I did baby girl's little pudding puffs, you can change it to where it barely sucks it in, because I watched one of their videos on how you can actually take a soft loaf of bread and seal it.
Okay.
And so it doesn't squish in and make it flat. So there is a way to do that too. So I think if you get your 7 mil on both sides, I think you'll be fine with the rice not poking through.
And see, and we were using 3 mil. And you need to
Thinking
know
you
your
had
bags
something.
and your product. And that's probably a learning curve, right?
Yeah.
But you just seal it in tiny bags, and then you can make sure that you can go ahead and do it. Oh, budget preppers! I don't want to spend $400.
Sorry, girl. It's $6.
Worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Treat yourself. Wait till Black Friday if you want to, or use Angela.
I have a code. Yeah, you can get a discount, but yeah. And I'm going to say one more thing about this company, and then we're going to draw, okay? Because I know some of you guys are all like, get with it, girls. You've drawn it out long enough. So he was going to be on tonight. I was so excited to finally get to meet him. We've talked several times back and forth, but something must have happened and it didn't work out. However, we've talked about it. I haven't scheduled it, but guys, I'm going to take a tour. So let me know if you all would like to see that, and I'll see if I can do a video and
when
take
is this
a tour.
Be?
I know, right? I need
Where
to
are you going to go?
Well, they are local to me. They were within a few hours of me. I found that out when I got my shipment, and the hat company, I got a hat.
Road trip.
I know. And so I kept thinking I was going to go this winter, and I have not been there yet. But
gosh.
Oh, Isaiah sent me in private chat his link, and I totally missed that.
That's okay. I got it from there. I can throw it
Okay.
out there again if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it out one more time.
Okay.
So take you on the tour. Okay, yes, I'm so excited because they make other things. They have like, I want to purchase some canisters and some different things that they have. So I'm glad to hear that you guys might enjoy that because it'll be almost a year. I think about Father's Day special is when I bought mine. So I thought it might be a fun way to do an anniversary of having that is to go see that. So, all right. So this is going to be off of a video. So I will go
that'll be
ahead.
fun to go on that tour. Derek is asking, can you put cooled vegetable soup, chili, spaghetti, and such in a bag and vacuum seal it with this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I can sometimes, Derek, if I get a lot of lettuce or something at Costco and clean it, and I'll put maybe some clean towels in there, paper towels, it'll keep longer in the fridge and you can stack them up in your cooler. So it's a good way to just keep the air out of some of those things that you want to use or keep around longer.
Okay, Michelle, can you see the wheel?
I can.
Shall we pick?
Let's do this.
Okay, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see who's going to win this. Oh, and it's off of one of my videos.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, it's off the mid-month check-in. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if I feel like that. I guess it was a video. Okay.
Did you load it up? Yes. Look at that. Hey, and we got lots of new people coming in, right? Or not.
And you know what? I had some really nice comments on there. And so I think that this is the perfect one. I had another Inquisitive Farm Wife that we didn't use the very first draw because I didn't realize if I scrolled down, I could see which video it was.
Oh.
So we lost one of the videos, but I am going to get out of here. And I'm glad it's the mid-month check-in because I had so many sweet comments with people saying they understood that not everyone could be there and put a video out, and then I was still had a great collaboration. They were still enjoying if people were late. So yeah, definitely a video. I agree. So let's go ahead and see if we can't pop that up.
Looks like some people are getting done with dinner, getting done with their farm chores and popping in. I see some new names in here.
Yeah.
Welcome in. We have, let's see, it looks like Candy Grace. I didn't see you earlier. Gail Southern Living's here.
Hi, Gail.
And Nana 9 Acres just popped in. Haven't seen
Nana.
her for a minute. Mountain Grandma. I didn't see your name earlier.
Friend.
Awesome, you guys. I know I'm missing people, so shame on me.
Okay, can you see me scrolling?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if that worked right. We're going to delete it and try again.
I can't wait to see this tour, okay? Now you got me all excited about it.
I know. I have been so excited ever since they said they would love to have me come. And I feel bad I've never gotten there because I was going to. We missed the farm show. My plan was we were going to go to the farm show, you know, the big city farm show. And I was going to go see them. And I was hoping to meet up with Open Hand Farm and possibly 9 Acres if they went to the farm show. I had all these plans in my head. And then we got the icky sickies. So that didn't happen. So I do want to schedule that because I think that would be a fun road trip for me. It's close enough.
Yeah, I was going to say it isn't too far. And do you have any family or friends in that town where you could stop in and say, hey?
Oh, guys, what did I just do?
Can you go back?
Yes. I just am drawing it out and just making you guys really have to.
Low Family Adventures.
She is one of the lovelies who jumped in and she had contacted me and said, hey, if you have a space, open up. Could I do a video? And I was like, Yep. And she not only went to one, but she went to 2 tours. So if you want to know about Harvest Right and Thrive Life and what it looks like in those places, go watch her video. And if you didn't catch it the first time, watch it a second time, because you get to take a tour of the and learn about those 2 companies, because she must live close to Isaiah. She lives within a few hours, I think within 4 for sure, maybe a couple hours of
You have a 6-minute warning. Now you're down to 5. Oh, Leanne, you're ruthless.
sorry, I'm gonna lie. Oh, Cheryl B 9766, are you in the house? Please let me know if you are.
Let's see. And Mama Baird's put out here, she's got a boot company called CalCal looking for content creators to try their boots.
Girl,
So
you
send
know,
her an email or Facebook her if you're interested.
girl, you know to forward them on to me. I'm always a sucker for something like that, because I am the inquisitive farm wife and I like to try new things. Although the sink, I feel really bad. We got sick. We had the snowstorm and then I got sick, and the sink, I didn't get the sink picture done. But anyway, congratulations. I'm so excited. She's here. Cheryl B here. Yay!
Congratulations.
I'm so glad for you. I'm so excited. So what you need to send me is your mailing at physical address. I don't think it could go to a PO box. It's pretty big. And then I don't know if I'll need a phone number or not. Sometimes if it's UPS, they need a phone number, because I know that some big shipment companies want a phone number so that they can call, make sure you're going to be home and stuff like that. So, okay, it's showing me I only have 4 thumbs up. That can't be right.
No, I'm showing 88. Let me refresh. I'll tell you.
Oh, this is from Facebook. So bad. So sorry.
You have 101.
I've got Cheryl Plattner, Sarah Jane, Jacqueline Nonis, Amber Locke Huffman, all 4 from Facebook. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm learning all about this technology, y'all. Learning about it. Cheryl, I'm so excited for you. Oh, Margot sees 102. Okay. Derek does too. Okay. Yeah, it was on Facebook. That's a new button for me. Yeah. So, all right, guys. The grand prize is from none other than, let's see.
Dun, 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 dun. We need a drum set.
Could you do a drum roll for me? Because I don't know if see if I can get it to pop up. Bum, bum, bum.
Lots of thank yous for a really, really fun collaboration. You did a really nice job, Angela.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you. Oh, God, my time must be up. Leanne, is time up because my son is coming up from down beneath, from the downstairs. He's come up for supper because I told him, give me a 2-hour window. Okay, so what we're doing here is Harvest Right, again, is supporting this collaboration, the one and only Freeze Dry February Freeze Dry collaboration of any that I am aware of on Facebook. I am the originator brainchild, and I am so excited that they hopped on immediately last year, my first year. So I'm going to get to give away this year your choice. It's an and/or prize. So, because we talked about, well, we've got more people that have freeze dryers now. So what if they don't want a second freeze dryer and they win? Well, you can get a $500 gift card. So maybe you want to get extra trays or lids or any of the other accessories they have. They have a book. They have all kinds of things. You can use that $500 gift card. Or if you want a freeze dryer, you don't have a freeze dryer, you need another freeze dryer because you want the, pro model or whatever, they're going to let you choose. I'm pretty sure you can choose any size you want. It might be up to extra large. I'm not sure. Might stop there, but you can have half off. So yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Such a big deal.
This is thousands of dollars of value right here, guys. If you're looking to get into freeze drying and you haven't yet, what a savings this could be for you. So we will find a video and one of you is going to choose that. But when you win, you need to let me know which you want and then we'll work from there. Because that one I know I need a phone number for so the company can get a hold of you and make those arrangements and things. So yes, good luck everyone. Jeanette, I appreciate you saying that. So let's pull up the screen here. Pardon me. We need to pick. I just got a text. Whoever just texted me, I'm going to answer that text as soon as I start working on this. I think we've got some more goodies to give away. So I know for sure that this is not the last prize, just so don't y'all leave. Cause I do another live. So don't y'all leave. What am I looking for? The wheel of names. Michelle, can you see it or did I push the wrong button? I pushed the wrong button.
You pressed the wrong button.
Who is going to be the lucky creator that this gets to be given off of? This is what I want to know.
I love the color of your wheel.
This is perfect. It's Gooseberry Bridge Farm. Did y'all get to watch that one? Who remembers that video? It was, she just got herself a second freeze dryer. So if that doesn't tell you how much she loves Harvest Right, I don't know. She upgraded to the extra large and shared with us. Oops. Well, no more videos giveaway because I just lost the wheel. She compared between the large. I think she had a large and an extra large, or a medium and an extra large. She just got her new one in right when I asked her. She had just ordered it. And she goes, I think it'll be in by the time the collaboration starts.
I love that.
So I was super excited about that. Now I need to go find her video. What do you see, Michelle?
I see white glove delivery experts.
Okay, good. You got an ad.
Yeah, I did.
So we're in the right area. Extra large versus large Harvest Right was her video.
And they're both so big. I don't know how you would fit all those extra large trays. You'd have to have a walk-in freezer.
I know. I don't know how the trays. I think she even
Yes.
talked. Did she? Maybe she might have talked about how you have to think about your freezer size for your trays if you're going to pre-freeze.
You'd almost have to have a dedicated deep freeze, honestly.
I think you'd have to have a chest freezer.
Or a chest, right? Where you just set them down.
Okay. So now do you see me scrolling?
I do.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put I see the link getting ready to come in.
And now I just need to math. Guys, we're getting super close, super close. 131 unique comments. Because remember, when you say something simple like nice, thank you, you won't get entered. YouTube doesn't do it. So, Michelle, I don't know. Do you think we need to go ahead and...
You're driving people crazy. There's so
okay. All right.
Okay, so Low Family Adventures does have the large, and it does fit in the upright freezer.
Good to know.
Yep, it is very good to know.
Oh my gosh, this is a cute name. Concealed Carry. All right, Concealed Carry, are you here? I would love
I want
to
to know
know
if Concealed Carry has a machine yet.
I know.
Are you in here?
If anyone knows who that is, make sure
She's here.
Yes, you're kidding me.
No, that's awesome.
I'm so glad that the big winners have been for in the chat. Sorry.
That is so exciting.
Now we all want to know if you have a freeze dryer yet. So you'll need to let me know if you want the gift card, the freeze dryer. We'll chat. You've got my email down there.
Oh,
This is
she
exciting.
yelled and scared her hubby. Oh, that is so cool. I would have yelled too.
Oh, that's exciting. That is so exciting.
That is very cool.
So I have someone in the chat who texted me, who's one of my friends, and is doing something super sweet. So she wants to give a consolation prize for someone who didn't get to win. And it's going to be for one of you in the chat. Because she wasn't in the collab, but she still wants to share a prize. Tammy, Mountain Grandma, is going to donate a $20 gift card to draw for someone here after the grand prize. Isn't that
so
sweet?
sweet.
So, Michelle, I'm going to bug you.
Okay.
Would you please find a link to her channel and put it in the chat? And I'm going to ask everyone, while I come up with an idea, to go sub her for doing this. This is super sweet.
And this is
Because-
Mountain Grandma?
This is from Mountain Grandma. Yep.
Tammy, that is really sweet.
Isn't that nice?
I'm grabbing it right now. I'm seeing a lady in Tibet. Hold on a minute.
No, that's not her.
I think so.
Well, here, let's see. I know how to bring it up. I will do this. And since we're not going to be picking off of any more videos. Here she is right here. This is her channel.
Oh, MTN. That's why I spelled it out.
And I can copy it. And I will post it. So y'all can go share and give her love.
And I just subscribed.
Yes. Make sure you do that, y'all. Okay. So, and that is really, really kind of you. I really appreciate that. Because I had an unfortunate thing. Well, we'll talk about that later.
There we go. We got lots of people subscribing right now. That is
awesome. That's
Show
what it's
them
all about,
love
y'all.
right there.
That's what it's all about, friends. And I hope it's okay if we'll just do hashtag grandma. I didn't even realize maybe she doesn't share her first name with everyone. So I apologize. If I just did that publicly.
GRANDMA, right? Okay, there we go. I know now I want to go to her channel and watch the little numbers grow.
Yes. Do you know what number you're at, Tammy?
1.29 to 1.31K right now.
Do what?
It went from 1.29 to 1.31K.
Woohoo! Guys, come on. Let's see how far up we can make her numbers go.
Oh,
This
really
is awesome.
cool.
This is awesome. Tammy Salzar, do that again. Instead of a hashtag, you put a D. So put hashtag grandma. Oh, and I didn't set a timer.
Uh-oh, extra time to win.
Yeah, I don't know if I... well, hey, Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Girl, I love that little Pebbly Poo icon you have there. I still love the
Flintstone Girl, that's adorable. That is adorable.
Every time I see that, I think of that.
So one of the channels that didn't post also was going to donate, and that's Freezy's Treats. And so I'm not sure what happened there. They were going to give away a mystery box. And because it was advertised in the beginning that way, I feel that I should probably give away a mystery box. If they contact me and say that they're willing to send it off still, I will do that from them. But I think there was a little, the wires kind of got crossed there. And unfortunately, they had people will try to set up other channels and scam you and stuff. And so I think that maybe something like that was involved. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
I don't know what's all going on, but no matter what happens, I feel like a mystery box should still be given out. It just may not be from them. It may be from me. And so you may get things that are freeze dried and some things that aren't, but you'll be getting some sort of a mystery box.
Anybody who got a mystery box from you would probably get a lot of goodies. I can only imagine.
Well, Mama Bear was saying a mixture of your freeze dried stuff. So yeah, I will definitely put some freeze dried candies in there. But I'm also thinking, Isaiah got me to thinking. I've got this friendship starter that I'm doing.
Oh.
Maybe I will try that, and I could send some of that, and yeah. So it'll just be, and I might just throw in some random stuff.
The start of a new friendship.
Yes. Oh, there's our 2 minutes.
You know, my phone is sitting right here, and I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, she's going to kill me. It keeps going off. Oh, boy.
Who's it gonna
So,
be?
yeah, it looks like the idea of having a little friendship starter. Oh, do you have any?
Mary.
Do you have any stickers?
Yeah, I'll probably throw in stickers. I might even make a special one for the collab and stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't do it this time,
You
but
did last year, though, right?
I did last year. I had a logo
one,
sticker.
okay.
So, and I just came up with a new logo. So who knows what I'll throw in there? It's just going to be a mystery box. It'll be from me, a mystery box. So Mary, let's see. Mary Murrow. How do I say that? I'm
I
gonna
would
say
say
it
Morrow.
wrong. Mauro.
And she's here.
Yeah, because it was a comment picker. You are
Oh.
the winner of a $20 card from Mountain Grandma. So what I need from you is to send me the message that you are the winner. I don't know what kind of information she needs for a gift card, if it's more than email, if it's going to be an e-gift card. So just send me information you're comfortable sending. If I need more, I'll ask you.
And Leah made a good point. Make sure to watch Mountain Grandma's videos after subscribing, or you'll get dropped by YouTube. And we want to watch her continue to grow from this.
Yes, definitely. And then I know we're running late, guys, but it might be worth it. We'll see. Let's put in hashtag mystery for one more giveaway from me.
And she's at 1.32 now. Just saying.
Yay. I'm so proud of you guys. Show her and her the love like that. She deserves it. She's a really nice person.
Let's see here.
I don't need this one.
Making sure we Monique Mystery. Trying to watch and make sure everybody gets it in there.
Oh boy. The dogs they're getting wound up.
I don't hear them.
Well, my husband's trying to keep them quiet for me.
Let's see if Monique got back in.
Okay, how did you tell him to spell it? Mystry?
Yeah, there was one that was Mystery.
Okay.
Oh, Mystery. Mystery.
Okay, so I need to go back and put the E in it then, right?
Yes, TE.
No, now I've got people doing it both ways.
Uh-oh.
I've got E's. I just wanted to make sure I did what you told them to do.
Mystery. Mystery.
All right, you guys, I'm going to ask you in the comments what you want me to do. Leave it like this or come up with a new word like box. It would be more simple. Tell me what you want me to do in the crowd. The first 5 people that tell me.
Oh, Leanne.
I either need leave it or
Dark
change
Lord,
it.
just leave it. Okay, there you go. Give those that spelled it the other way.
Oh, Budget says box. Connie says box. New word, new word. Okay, we're easier work. All right, change it to box. Hashtag box. I will change it.
And that would be BOX.
So I'm going to refresh it. I'm just going to make you work for it. That's all. Okay, now, hey Siri, set 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, counting down.
Now, my question is, how many of you all had your phone do that? Because my husband hates it. My phone, when I say it to talk to my phone, his will pick up sometimes, even though we do the voice thing. Oh.
She just hears her name.
Uh-oh, Tammy's way behind. She's got hashtag grandma.
Oh, Tammy, you want to put in hashtag box?
She's probably can't hear us though, so that's okay. That's okay. Elaine, you won the last prize. No, the last prize was a Mario. I'm probably butchering. I apologize if I am. Please post list of winners. Okay. I will try to do that on my community tab. I could probably go back in the description of
You
this.
tripped her Siri earlier today. That's funny.
Do what?
You tripped other people's series earlier. That's funny.
Ah, that is hilarious. No Angela on Bucket List Homestead. What about Bucket List Homestead? Live tonight? What about? I know hers and ours were at the same time. We were both like, oh man, because we'd already announced it. Siri doesn't understand Southern. So what did I miss about Bucket List? Let me know. Oh, you shut it off your phone because it takes up memory. Okay.
Oh, it's
Elaine won on hers,
for
not
you.
mine. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because our live was going at the same time. I don't know if hers is still on or not, but she and I both were like, because I told her, I said, I usually like to cut it off at 2 hours, but sometimes I get chitty chatty. Okay, there it is. But before I push the button, I would like to know Mama Bear said, what's everyone cooking for St. Patrick's Day? I want to know what was the best thing about this collaboration. I want to know whether it was meeting somebody new, you learned a tip, there was a video that you wanted to try a new recipe. What was your favorite thing about this collaboration? Maybe your Siri doesn't understand Southern. Mine has learned to understand it after 4 years of hearing Southern. Okay, lunch ideas. Awesome. All right, people are bringing the comments in, so I'm going to go and find it and push the button.
Feeling like family. That is such a nice thing. I did enjoy going into everybody's house and just, it's like you're hanging out at someone's home.
Congratulations, Holly. You won the mystery box. Email me. Let me know your address so that I can ship it to you. It'll be a few days before I get to the post office, but I will let you know when it's headed out.
Oh, these are really nice comments, Angela.
Well, let's read a couple of them.
Yeah.
All the new ideas I got for freeze drying before I got my freeze dryer. New people to sub to, loving the community, finding new channels, everything. So the tips. Oh, first time. Awesome.
I like the taco soup.
Sent you an email. Okay. New YouTube people. What am I missing? New ideas. Mama Bear said someone she say. My favorite thing I learned was that there are more freeze dryers out there than you think. You are right. There are actually 4 companies. I had one person use a Stay Fresh. A lot of people used Harvest Rights, but there's like a Patriot. There's several companies out there. So yeah.
Did I hear the cube earlier? Because I must have missed that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mushies, freeze-dried mushies from Michelle. Thanks for being here, Carolina. Yes, I'm getting lots of dings. So those are asking if I got your email. I'm sure I did. I'm getting lots of them. Mountain Grandma, this collaboration was very educational and so many great channels participated. I love that there were some videos for folks who didn't have a freeze dryer and then liked info on freeze dryers. I'm glad that you appreciated that because I really wanted everyone to know that I'm just trying. It's not just to make a sale of something or whatever. It's just to get information out there and share and have fun. And yeah, that just because you don't have a freeze dryer, I mean, you can go to the Dollar Tree and get freeze dried food and make something with it. So yeah.
And it's fun. I want to try the yogurt bites. I really didn't want to, Angela, until I watched that.
No, really?
Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, that looks like a better alternative to making candy or something, you know?
True. I'm gonna say one last comment on here, but my boys are gonna, they're gonna start really getting mad at me if I don't get supper on the table. But I love this. I won new friends, recipes, and great ideas. It wasn't that I got to see or meet. It was a prize. I won new friends. I love how you worded that. So thank you so much. Thank you for Michelle for coming on and helping me get through the evening with having someone on here to help me do all the giveaways and everything. So I appreciate it.
Thanks for
And I
letting me on. And Renee.
Renee, as I can't even say it. Thank you everyone for being here. All of the people in the chat. It was fantastic getting to have a little conversation with you. And thanks for following along and supporting this collaboration. We'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.
See you next year, Angela.
Okay.